There's levels.
That's all you needed. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
You guys do your thing.
Doing our thing.
Alright.
Like
Do
a
your
chicken
thing.
wing.
Do your
YouTube
thing.
again? No, not YouTube. It's us.
It's us. We're stanky.
You're like no picture either.
No
You're gonna
picture.
have to refresh.
Refresh, everybody. Refreshing so fresh.
No, we need
And somehow Brad is on your. What up, Big Bear and Brad?
What up, Dutch? Oh,
What?
where's that hot sauce?
Uh,
Hey, Brad.
it's in the fridge, I think. I
Brad.
don't know.
Brad. Hey, where's that hot sauce at?
In your mom's house.
I thought we got off of Mom's because I just got off of yours.
Home. Guys, do you see what I'm having to deal with? It's 11 o'clock. This is Insomnia Club now.
What'd I say?
Hmm.
Hey, Dutch, I got something I want you to see.
Is this Insomnia Club?
It is now.
He was facing the moon us.
It is now. Oh no.
Boogie people.
Hot sauce or wing sauce?
It's a wing sauce.
Hey y'all, it's fair game. It's after 10 o'clock. I don't know. Hey Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, how's the land down under?
Ha ha ha. I don't know. Twins separated at birth. It really is, guys. You have no idea.
See, Julie Campbell says it's only 8 here.
Yeah.
Hold on, Dutch, I'm trying to get it for you.
Blaze, where's the hot sauce? What?
No,
Don't listen to me.
that's because you don't talk English. It's in there, kid. So, didn't Ruthie try to put it up in the fridge or something?
I don't know.
Dutch, you're gonna love this, man.
Disclaimer time. We're gonna wait a few more minutes.
Okay, we got it. We're not doing a disclaimer. We're gonna be nice. Hey, Dutch, check this out.
It's not like a hot sauce. It's more like
What's up, Meemaw?
Farmer Mima's in here?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Yep. She said she didn't get a notification.
Did you taste some of this yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's so good.
that's so good.
Oh! This is what this whole trip has been like, y'all.
Yeah. Brad's an idiot. Fill in the blank.
No, the back and forth between the
We
two.
got
of
it at a store called
Yes, I'm cold, Amanda.
what's the name of that store?
Jungle Gyms.
Jungle Gyms. I was gonna get you a bottle, but she said no because of what you did to me on the Marine Corps birthday.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I was about to say what? I didn't say that, but that's absolutely right.
By the power of the homestead. Yeah.
All went road tripping. Yep, we sure did.
He's going to throw up now. Believe it or not, it's not that
It's
it's
not
not
that
that hot.
bad,
It's
yeah.
more of a wing sauce
And
than it is anything.
And it has really good flavor to it. Like
Yep.
it actually has some flavor. It's not just heat.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jungle's Gym. What did I miss? Nothing really. No, we did not. We? Who was we? You weren't there when the Velociraptors came. Just saying.
There's a lot of velociraptors. But as you can tell,
Hey, Brenda.
I improvised, I adapted, and I overcame.
Jamie said, ew, Brad, that's your sauce now. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I sure did, and I dropped the deuce.
Disclaimer time.
There's nothing wrong with saying dropping a deuce.
Just because you aren't cussing does not mean you're not talking about stuff that's a little inappropriate.
We talk about potty time?
Are you guys ever going home?
Yes, we're going home soon. We're being held. Okay,
Susan, you're right. I should have left them at Jungle Gyms.
okay.
We should have
Let's
left them there.
let's just be honest. Okay. We are being held hostage, and in order for us to go home, we have to raise bail money. No, I'm not joking, but it's not cash money that we need to raise. Brad.
We're talking about
Well-
freaking dowries.
Okay, well, come here for a second.
How many cows you got?
Man, will you shut up and come here?
I need 5.
Hey, what's the name of that video that J-No put out?
I hate your mom.
No,
No,
seriously,
no.
seriously.
Actually, I really don't know. I swear it, I don't know.
Show us your newspaper with the date. Because they're talking about it being a ransom.
But here's the ransom.
Who's
Jane-
in Insomnia Club? I need to. Oh, it was Steve.
Everybody.
I'm sorry.
A lot of people.
I know. I get loud. I get loud.
I'm trying to do what we talked
I'm
about.
passionate.
You only have one speed. One speed. Oh my god.
No,
What
go
do you
ahead.
just do?
No, no. Nothing. Go talk.
One speed. Go.
Gonna happen.
Winning. Okay, listen. Why are we buffering?
We're not buffering.
Yeah, we
We're
were.
not buffering.
Oh,
We
yeah,
were.
we are. That's why.
Okay, stop now. For real. Here is the ransom. I'm not playing.
What? Are you gonna start smacking people around? I will
Okay,
wrestle
okay.
you to the ground.
Okay.
Here is the ransom. You
Here's
have
the
to go
ransom. Listen.
to J Null Zero's video, and it's a video where he's asking for help with clothes like shirts,
Oh yeah.
Hats,
hats,
gloves,
Anything
clothing.
to keep people warm
to keep
during
people
the winter.
warm because
Yeah, no, I'm looking over here. I wrote it down. It's this is Bradland. Okay, no,
What's
but
it say?
no. Bottom line, guys, I'm stupid.
We know that. We're just kidding.
No, it is what it is. Bottom line is,
Jason smells like beef
can you
and
stop
cheese.
for a second?
I'm
This is
sorry.
for
Yeah,
real.
Okay, this is okay.
Hold
Stop for just a
on,
second. Serious
No,
time.
seriously, there are 350 families
Right.
in, is it Lawrence County?
Lawrence County.
Mhm.
Ohio, and the coal market has dropped
It's going.
out because whatever. You can say whatever you want about that. We're not going to go there
Right.
Right.
But anyway.
because it's politics and blah blah blah.
But
Socks.
they
But there's a lot of people without work
yeah.
Mhm.
and have been for a long time, and they need to make sure their kids are warm
Right,
Mhm.
and they've got the food basically under control. J-No
because
and a bunch of them have been
going out and getting deer.
going out getting deer, hunting, and everything, but they need warm
His coffee
clothes.
chat.
Yeah, it's in his coffee chat. Thank
It
you, I wear
is.
aprons.
It
Mhm.
is.
So that's the ransom. You guys, we need you guys to go, and he put the link and the address to the church that he want. Don't send it to him. Don't send it to us. Don't send it to Brad. Send it straight to
No.
this church.
Yeah, it's in the information's in there.
Yeah,
in the
and
description.
send hats, coats, socks.
All of you people that crochet, you have no excuse because
Amen.
one or two skeins of yarn right now is cheap. You can put together a hat and send it.
I'm gonna do a video
Come on,
on this
sister.
when I get home, but
Me too. I'm doing mine tomorrow.
yeah.
Bottom line is this, guys. We have no excuse. We all have some clothes that we don't use.
Right.
And don't send them trash.
No.
No.
Don't send them trash.
But I'm sure there's a sweater in the back of your closet
But-
you don't wear anymore.
Yeah.
But bottom line, if you're freaking cold, I'll take trash.
Right.
Send them something.
There you go.
Good job,
Kitty. Thank
Kitty.
you.
Send them something. everybody needs to be warm. Everybody needs to be fed. And there is no freaking reason why we as Americans cannot do this.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
absolute BS
Right.
if we cannot do this.
Right.
We're talking over 300
People,
families just
yeah.
in Ohio,
Families, right?
Just
Just-
in one state.
just in one county.
County. Yeah.
So you probably got that same number, if not more, in Kentucky and in West Virginia.
Yes. Well, we saw just driving through up to there that there were people on strike as well. So
Yeah.
there's all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
seems like I mean, it
I
is
can
a good
send a
cause.
pair of socks or 2 or 10.
Right.
Yeah, gently.
used.
yeah.
There you go.
We've got a bunch of stuff in the attic that we're shipping.
Yeah.
We got a little, what would you call it, shed thing. We got a shed thing that we've been keeping stuff in tubs, and we're going through it tomorrow.
There you go. Old T-shirts make warm blankets when crocheted
There you
together.
go.
Amen.
Yep.
Coat dry.
Amen. Mira.
So yeah, I mean.
Or is it Mira?
Kelly Huffman, I don't even know if there is a local Salvation Army up in those mountains or not.
I mean, if there is, I didn't see.
Yeah, because I didn't see any signs of any. I know it's this one priest and his parish is getting together.
Well, let me just pause for a second here. First of all, guys, there's no way in heck that J0 would be asking for anything,
Mhm.
Right.
unless there was dire need.
Unless there was a
Yeah.
big need for it,
And
right?
and he's not asking for himself,
No.
No.
and that's why
That's
Well,
why
you guys-
we're on it.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the way you guys rallied around Nicole, and we can rally around this too. I mean, Nicole was one of us.
Right.
take care of your backyard first.
Yeah.
Right.
But we need to reach out and
There you go. I
And-
bought some Dickies at Walmart. I didn't know why I bought them, but now I
there you go, Amy.
do.
So
Yeah.
we can do this. This will help the healing process, because with a lot of the division and a lot of the decisions that have come down the chain, it has hurt these communities.
A
Mhm.
lot.
A lot.
A
I
lot.
mean, these people have been working in these coal mines since they were eligible to work, and that's all they know.
Mhm.
And now some of them were real close to retirement, and now they got nothing.
Mhm.
We
you
were
know?
hanging out with a person who will remain nameless tonight, who's literally in that situation where you're like, oh, I think I got this done.
Mm-hmm.
I worked my 38 and a half years, and now all of a sudden I'm in a storm of blah
Right.
Yeah.
politics. I got to tell you what, guys, if we can't take care of our own,
Yeah.
what the
Right.
heck are we good for?
Yeah.
Right. That's
And
true.
and a lot of us remember Danny from Deep South Homestead, his porch time about neighbors. This
Mhm.
is just us being neighbors.
Right.
You know, yeah, granted, I'm one of them long distance neighbors from down in Georgia,
Nothing wrong with that.
you know, but this is us being neighborly,
Mhm.
you know, because they had that hurricane come up through and hit a lot of it too, because that side of it got a little bit, you know.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people asking about, do we send it to J-No's place or
Mm-hmm.
you?
It just
No,
says no.
no,
He
no.
was kidding.
No.
But
And do we have we don't have the address yet.
No.
it says watch Jano's video. He gives the
Yes.
address of the church.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Do not send it to us.
Yeah,
Do not
send
send it to Jason.
yeah,
Do not
send it to the church.
Mm-mm.
And actually, you know what? I'm going to add to this. That priest, I don't know his name.
I don't know it
Send
either.
him something cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you imagine being the guy that's selflessly giving of your time day in, day out, every
Mhm.
day, period? All you do is live for other people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not saying to send him some scotch, but
No, send him a card. Put a
Right.
card in.
whatever.
That's
Say
it.
thank you.
Yep.
Say thank you.
There's
And-
the video for
and
the address.
Kitty's putting up the link to the video. There you go, Anita.
Come on. She's on it.
Good job, Anita.
Booyah. Like white on rice.
There
we
you go.
And carriage, yeah, there you go. That works.
There you go.
Chesapeake, okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's good to go.
We all have some gloves. We all have some socks. We all have something that we can give.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Even if it's worn out, they can throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or it can get repurposed or something. It's just sitting it. We've all got it sitting in the corner of our house somewhere, just taking up dust, and we're like, you know, I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna take that to the Goodwill one day. Or I'm gonna take that to the Salvation Army.
No,
Right.
do
Nope.
it now.
Do it now. Box it up.
You're helping fellow Americans,
Yep.
and you're doing the call of Christ.
Mhm.
There you go. There's
Yep.
another. There's
Yep.
the address again.
And if you can't afford the shipping, bring it back in Insomnia Club, and we'll do what we got to do to raise the money for the shipping if we have to.
Heck yeah.
You know.
I'll figure out a way to get it paid
Share the
for.
video on Facebook to get the word out.
Yep.
That's a
Do
good
all
idea.
of that.
Susan, what do you keep doing? Is that the Roman numeral ah?
I don't know what she's doing.
No idea. It looks like a delta.
It looks like Delta too.
Yeah.
Not to mention
All the
folks
folks-
like me that because
Yes,
you get bored.
absolutely,
That's what I was-
Annie.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying earlier. There's no reason. Let's see. It says rather than waste postage on sending material items, send money. Donate clothes, black. Well,
No,
No,
sometimes.
but see, here's the thing, Beth. Sometimes people don't have a lot of money to give.
And besides, sometimes something personal is vastly more important than any number
Right.
of money you
Well,
could
and
send.
the thing is if these people are having to,
Plus, they'll have to pay taxes on that. The church will have to pay taxes on that money,
yeah,
or they'll have to account for the money in some way, shape, or form. And
pointing out.
Well,
Yeah.
bottom line is this, guys.
Mhm.
If God's, and okay, this is going to sound weird to some people. If God's telling you to give money, give freaking money.
yeah,
If God's telling you to give stuff.
Right.
Just don't not give.
yeah.
Right. Now,
These people are in desperate need.
Kelly Huffman says that he works at at a Salvation Army, so he's gonna try and see what he can do.
He's
Sweet.
And he's also
We're
gonna
gonna bring it up before his congregation. Hoorah, Kelly.
tomorrow.
Winning.
So yeah, if you send money, they can buy in bulk. Well, but here's the thing, Beth. There's two things here. One, they're already donating their time to get all this stuff organized. I don't know that sending money necessarily is going to be a good thing because they're not going to have the time. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. When they're already doing so much, having to go out and buy other stuff might be difficult.
Yeah. Do what you feel that
But
you
do
can
what
do.
you
Do
right.
what God's telling you
Right.
to do.
Yep.
Exactly. Let's
Yeah.
see.
But that,
Just
that's,
do what you can personally.
that,
Mhm.
Jano brought it up tonight at the feast, and I told him that we would pass it along, and I told him, and people in my Insomnia Club, bring stuffed animals. Throw them in there for the kids.
Oh my gosh. You think that they're not going to be kids that want stuffed animals?
Yep.
Yes, they want stuffed animals.
Especially this time of year.
Yep.
Oh my gracious.
But the only thing I would suggest is if you have any way of sanitizing or cleaning them before you
I'd
send
agree
them,
with that.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
try to do that.
And let me tell you, it gets cold up here, y'all. It was cold.
It's
It's
cold
been
in here
cold,
now.
yeah.
Right. That
You
well,
see
people
that
were
orange room
asking-
over there? It's orange because there's a fire going.
Yeah,
We're
people-
out here where it's cold.
People were asking me about my blanket. They're like, "Are you cold?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm freezing.
Yeah.
It's cold in here."
hmm
But yeah.
So we asked that. That's all joking aside. I would appreciate it if y'all would do whatever it is that you're led to do and whatever it is that you can do to help these people out in Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia.
Right.
It's amazing. I got to tell you what, guys. I'm blown away at how much need is here in the land of opportunity.
Mhm. It's
And
everywhere.
and you look at how politicians move pieces around like a chessboard, and you go, how is this even possible?
Right.
That you have hundreds of people, hundreds of families here in America,
Right.
And I got to say, I'm embarrassed to say.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm just. What I'm going to say is, if you have it in your heart, please give because they need it.
Yeah.
They need it.
They need everything.
And Dutch had a good point. If you don't take a standard deduction and you actually itemize, you can write that stuff off.
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't say do it for that reason. But it is a benefit if you do that. That's something you can.
She said doo doo.
I did say doo doo. I say it all the time.
That's how I get distracted. She said doo doo. And this is how it goes south. And I don't mean south. I mean south like doo doo.
South. Yeah, got it.
About the poop
And this is where the old ladies are going. I hate Brad so much.
So, okay. So let's get back to normal.
All right, I'm out. See you guys.
So,
I was
again,
hoping to be helpful. Not clearly.
winning. Got one speed. Go. So, with that, with all seriousness, y'all do what you can. I'm gonna love you no matter what. But these people do need the help. And like I said, everybody's got some clothes stashed off to the side.
Somewhere, I'm sure.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
So,
stuff that doesn't fit. Really?
You're 75 degrees.
Okay.
The floor is 53 degrees.
Well, that's cool.
Your drink is 43 degrees.
Finally figuring out how to chat. We'll definitely make a Walmart run. Used to work as a nurse in West Virginia while my husband was in medical school.
Awesome. Awesome. What is normal? I have no idea.
They get donations more in the
summertime. Yeah.
I don't know. I see a lot of people donate in the winter right before the end of the year to get their tax write-off.
Yeah.
Seems like there's always cars wrapped around the building on December 31st.
Yeah.
But
and Jano didn't ask for toys for the kids.
No.
It was all about
clothing,
warm
just
clothing.
The necessities.
So that spoke volumes to me.
That it's definitely a need. An important need.
See, Susan, this is a good excuse for you to go get a new wardrobe.
I know what I'm doing with the kids tomorrow.
So, but okay, so we're going to talk about our time that we have up here. The time that we spent up here has been absolutely amazing.
It's been so much fun.
Let me tell y'all something. It has been such a stress relief for us. I haven't had to have valerian root or lavender to sleep. I haven't had to. Mama didn't have to sneak up with her little oil rub that she does. Now it was hard for me to leave. It was very hard. I got a lot of anxiety and got a little misty. But I pushed on through.
It was a struggle, guys. It really was, because he had to. I mean, like, we were 30 minutes away, and you were still doing mental walkthroughs in your head. And you're like, did we do this? Did we do that? Did we do this? Did we do that?
Yep.
So, I don't want to spend money on fat clothes.
Yeah. And but the break is coming to an end and we have to go home. I think Krista's ready to get rid of us.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Why?
I think Krista's ready to get rid of us.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just wanted to say it.
Oh, you just trying to stir the pot. Yeah. See how he is, guys?
She thinks I think Krista thinks I'm a bad influence on Brad.
Well, I would have to say I could see that.
But you say Brad is a bad influence on me.
You guys get in a room together and it's like
you guys grounded us and wouldn't let us go
Internet
out to play.
gold, baby. Internet gold.
Okay, Felicia.
No, it's been a lot of fun. We've enjoyed it. But at the same time, we've not been away like this in a long time. And so we're definitely ready to get back to kind of, sleep in our own bed. And it's been absolutely wonderful here.
And I finally got today.
Mhm.
It was great to be able to meet
Jano.
can you stop? It was great to finally get to meet face to face Brad and Krista
Mhm.
and Claire and
All their kids,
Grace
yeah.
and everybody. But I still had a little bit of anxiety left. And then it was great to meet Jano and Buck and Barry and all of them guys. But there was a lot of bit of anxiety to finally get to stand nose to nose, face to face with Wayne.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And he is a good guy.
Mhm.
He's been through that proverbial storm. There was a sandwich without the bread. If you follow what I'm saying. And to see him walking in there with his head held up high and his chest poking out.
Oh yeah,
And
he's
like
so confident and
skinny. And he started to make fat jokes at me, and I had to knock him down a notch. Look here, fat boy. And it was really good to see him come walking around that corner.
Oh yeah.
But I will tell you this, right now he's so skinny it doesn't look like his head matches his body. Look like a big old grate now and this itty bitty body. Kind of like if he would bend over, he would cut a front flip because his head weighs so much. It's about an 8 to 9
hour drive, and it's been cold and overcast the whole time we've been here.
Yeah.
No sunlight.
No.
It's been very chilly.
Very chilly.
But nothing more than seasonably cold. Hey, and here's the thing, guys. We've never been, ones to shy away from meeting people. So,
nope.
And we know we want to come back.
That was one of the things that Brad and I have been having some. Brad and I have been having some hardcore conversations about trying to figure out where's a good meeting point,
middle of the way
point for everybody. To everybody, let's just come take over like a campground in the summer.
But that's what I was thinking, or even like early before it gets too hot. Yeah. Like late spring, early summer. Yeah. And just take over a campground and just have everybody camp out for the weekend, Yeah. I think it would be really fun. So I don't know.
Well, Amy, if it took 8-9 hours to get here.
No, you didn't see what Dolphin Man said?
What?
They'll get back faster because on the map it's all downhill.
That's true.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, well, we're not gonna be here Tuesday. We'll be in Georgia on Tuesday, and get this. The weather forecast says 100% chance of rain.
It's about time.
Yep. So maybe we're gonna get some
And you know why? You know why it's gonna start to rain? Because it's getting ready to be trapping season. That's why. And I didn't get my traps dyed or waxed, so I'm behind the 8 ball. So we gonna have some fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, the problem with on someone's homestead, is I'll tell you from experience. When we had Ladessa's party, we didn't have a whole lot of people, but we had a good crowd. And when you only have 1 or 2 bathrooms, that can get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Especially most of these people that live on homesteads live on a septic tank. And so, having that many people, that many people show up is kind of rough. And so the best thing Mommy always asks me is that how guys act when wives aren't around? That's about right. So
Thank you, Dutch. Mama has to fix it because the pocket ripped.
He needs a new one. Yeah,
No, you
it's
just need to stitch it.
no. I just need to get you
No,
done.
there's nothing else wrong with it. You just gotta zip it through that fancy machine of yours.
Oh, okay.
Or
Anyway,
hand stitch it.
yeah. So yeah, an outhouse would be okay, but again, you're having to dispose of all that waste. Where if we were to take over a campground, you would have bathing facilities, you would have, there'd be a shower, there would be toilets, and, so
That's awesome, Tammy. She says, I've been praying for rain for you. The
the
wet
wet kind,
kind,
not
not
the
the
ninja
ninja
kind.
kind.
Yeah, because we've had nothing but the ninja kind. Oh, and just to give y'all an update, while we've been gone, we've had a couple of rough things happen. We had we had a quail die the first night, and I think that was because it was cold, and we have not moved them over to where they could have light, which we don't normally do. I think it was just cold. So we lost one, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But then the next day we went to the Air Force Museum, which was really cool, and got a crazy phone call that one of our chicken tractors had been completely just torn apart, and we lost just about every chicken in that coop. And so that was kind of a hard pill to swallow in the middle of it. So we had that happen, and there was something else. What was the other thing? Oh, we were trying to get hay on the property and having to try and work around schedules and everything and coordinate it from up here. So we finally got hay out there. So we're having to maintain the homestead from even over here. No, it wasn't anything we did. We didn't do anything. It was, oh, and that's what I was getting at, is that my friend that's been kind of keeping an eye on everything for us, she sent me a picture, and I am not joking, you guys. That hawk, she sent us a picture of a hawk, and it's big. It's a big hawk. So we kind of have an idea of what's taking our chickens. So, what?
Nothing. I just didn't know about the quail.
It was just a quail, just one. It was just one. But and so we've got all that going, but fortunately, and then of course it would figure that as soon as we get the hay out there, now it's gonna rain. But
It'll be all right.
mhm.
And I guess around my area they had a cold snap because my one buddy that's the deer processor, I asked him to run over there to check something for me, and he said, "Man, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm turning people away. The deer are running." And I'm like, "Ain't that some crap? Ain't that some crap?"
Yeah,
But
yeah. So
but
okay, well it's almost 20. It's about 20 till.
so
Guess we kind of got to call it a quits here pretty soon because we've got to get up in the morning and make that trip. We got to get back to
there's Wayne. Wayne,
there's
I was
Wayne.
just talking about you and how awesome it was to finally meet you. How's your baby girl, Wayne?
I'll be back.
Just talk to her sometimes. We're just having a
Having
really
a really
good
good time.
time, yeah.
Yeah, just having a good time. We've been staying up and talking. What is he doing? He's so silly.
And it's like this
Oh,
every
no,
night.
doing better. Good. We're glad she's
That's good.
feeling a little bit better.
So, like I was saying earlier, Wayne, it was, I don't know if you had any anxiety for me and you to meet face to face. But I had a little bit, but it was so good to finally meet you.
Mhm.
I'm still prettier than you. Still better looking.
Yeah, well.
So.
Brad is such a goof. He is a goof. And when you mix them together, it's like a whole pile of goof.
We didn't break any laws the whole time we were up here.
I didn't say it was illegal. I just said you were goofy.
We didn't hurt anybody.
I know. Poor Krista. Anyway. He said, yeah, it was awesome.
So,
Anyway.
so before we get off here, do you guys have any questions about our trip? I'm gonna be putting up some videos. Now there is just gonna be the montage thing where it's just a bunch of pictures and stuff. I didn't really do a lot of quote unquote videos for YouTube. We just relaxed, had a good time, and I just took pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to yes.
Yes, he is. Because he is funny all the time as he's in chat.
Yep.
We didn't break any laws that we know of.
Yeah. And so you guys will get to see a
little bit of
what we did. We got a huge group picture of just about everybody that was at J-Knowles.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not really going to be able to go, oh, there's that person, because we had to use a wide lens. You figure you had Wayne in there taking up space. You had J-Know up in there taking up a whole lot of space. You had Brad in there taking up even more space. So
Marines are the worst. You're paratrooper.
yeah. So
yeah, it was definitely cool to be able to surprise them and come up here and
I think the next place we're just gonna drop in is gonna be at Old Ways.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
show up.
Show up. Blaze took the picture because he didn't. Him and was Claire back there with him?
I don't think so. I think it was just him.
Yeah. Blaze did not want to be in the.
Blaze doesn't like being. Yeah, he doesn't
like being in the.
He doesn't like being in front of the camera.
And I'm not gonna force him, and I don't care what anybody says or anybody thinks. I'm not. If he doesn't want to, he's 17 years old. He's a grown man.
Yeah.
You know.
Wayne said, "Don't forget about your space there, biggin."
Look, you took up twice as much space with me. One, your big old grape, and the other one, what little bit you got left of that belly.
He said, "Come ahead on." Yeah, we know Mama will make room for us.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, guys. Well, it's been fun. We
Been
appreciate.
an hour yet.
Well, I was just figuring you wanted to wind it up because of how late it was.
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of tears when we leave.
Yeah, we've gotten really close to.
Yeah.
The little ones especially, and they've gotten really close to Apollo. So.
Like little Ruthie, if she hugs me one more time,
you're gonna lose it.
I'm gonna bawl. Blaze says if she hugs me one more time, my heart's gonna explode. If she's gonna be, her and Grace are gonna be the ones that get me. When they start crying, I'll be like, I'm just gonna go sit in the van.
Yeah.
You know, because when we first got up here, we were all sitting around, and Grace came and sat beside me, and it was real late at night, and I just kind of leaned over and I went like this, and I put my head on her shoulder. She snatched her shoulder around, and she looked at me like, I will smack the ever loving life out of you. And I went, okay, won't do that again. And then it was just a couple of days later, we were walking around something. She came up and just started holding my hand. And I was like, okay, I'm in the club now. And
yeah, we had a really good time.
Yeah. She held my hand all in Jungle Gyms, which was really cool.
Got to dance with her for
a minute. I got to dance with her. Yep. So
It's more like the camera hates me being in front of it.
so
Yeah.
those two are going to be hard. I'm worried about Apollo
Yeah.
because
Well, he's
he's gotten attached to Ruthie and Grace big
and
time.
just as in the general, it became that because we traveled everywhere together, and he got to come with us a couple times, and so his idea was that everybody
My
that was
pack
in that
got larger.
van, right, that everybody in that van was part of his pack, and when one of them wasn't around or two of them were off, like when Ruth was off trying to look at the pheasants over at Janel's place, he
He
was
did not like it.
freaking out because he wanted so badly to go
Mhm.
over there and come get her. I mean, he practically drug me over there to go get her. He was watching 9 children at
Yep.
all times, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
So
anyway,
I think he might go into a little bit of a depression. A bit.
yeah. Well, we tried to wear him out today so he would be tired, so he'll sleep well.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yes, Brad and Krista are practically identical in real life to what you guys see in the live chats.
I would even venture to say more so because they try to be very, I don't want to say professional, but they try to be very professional on the streams. They try to remember people's names and stuff, but they
and they're not. And look, when it comes to being a Christian, they're the real deal.
Yes, absolutely.
There's no fake Christianity in this house. To the point where we were all got our plates tonight at separate times, and their youngest son and Ruthie got together.
Tonight or
tonight at
at
Jano's. Got together and prayed.
Yeah, well, they did it at Skyline the night before because we were at 3 separate tables, and we were all gonna bless the food, but they couldn't hear us because we were all separated. Well, then they realized that we were praying, and they stopped, but then they waited for us to finish, and then they said their own prayer at their table, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're a lot like us. They just tend to be a little bit more, because he started the Homestead Network. He tries to keep it above board and everything, and so
yeah. And let me tell you, Brad is a very giving person. So is Krista.
Yes.
I gotta replace a doorknob. They won't let me buy it here, so I have to buy it in Georgia, and then I'm gonna mail it up.
We're gonna ship it up here.
We're gonna ship it up here, but Apollo took a doorknob because we had to put him in the garage because one place we went, they didn't think that they allowed any dogs, whether he was a service dog or not, and we don't have Apollo's vest yet, and so we had to put him in the garage.
Which is fine. He had a heat lamp and feed and everything, but we had him all set up. Well, he did not like that.
Fingers crossed there will be a package for Oz waiting.
From Oz, waiting for you when you get home to make going home easier. That's probably the thing that I was talking to her about.
Oh.
But anyway.
But he didn't like being in the garage, and he crushed a doorknob. And I was like,
yeah, I mean, like, it's got huge teeth marks to the point where we were checking him to make sure that he didn't hurt himself or anything, but he didn't. I mean, he was fine.
Yeah.
But literally, there are like monster teeth marks. Like,
yeah, he was upset.
Yeah, he was trying to open that door up to get in there to come see us. So
he did not like me.
Yeah. So thank you, Dolphin Man. We appreciate it. We'll let him know.
We'll let him. We'll let him. They now Okay, everybody look at me. We gotta start praying for Brad and Krista. They have to make a long trip.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
To Oklahoma for his boot camp graduation.
But
But the problem is long drives hurt. Brad's back gets to aching.
Mhm.
You know, because it got to aching just on a little 3-hour trip up to Janos.
Yeah.
So we got to start. We got to start now
Mhm.
and getting them going. Uh-oh. Look.
Oh, there's the granny squares. Who was asking? Susan.
Susan's asking for the granny
There's the granny squares. They look really good.
Yeah.
Yay. I gotta go help her finish that before I go to bed.
Yep. So
very cool. So
we're gonna get off here so Robin can spend some more time with her Ohio bestie.
Yeah, I gotta go help her get another chain going so that we can connect her chain with my chain, and it'll be half the blanket. It'll be done.
The blanket will be done. So
all right, y'all.
Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us for the extra hour after everything. We love you guys, and we will see you guys. Oh, what oil are you going to talk about on Monday?
Oh, we didn't talk about. Oh no, wait, we did talk about it, and I sure didn't write it down.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta think about that.
Okay. Well, we will see you guys on Monday for Mom's Oils class.
Uh-oh, Brad's dancing in the background. Can't dish your hosts. Yeah, no, we gotta.
Yep. And we will see you guys then. Have an awesome night.